Tonight, we're witnessing a seismic shift in American politics, one that could redefine the nation's future. The air is thick with anticipation as citizens across the country tune in, wondering if this is the moment that changes everything. For decades, the United States has been dominated by two major parties, but now, a new force is emerging on the horizon. This movement is led by none other than Elon Musk, the billionaire entrepreneur known for disrupting industries from electric cars to space travel. Musk, never one to shy away from bold ideas, is now setting his sights on the political arena, determined to shake up the status quo. Musk has officially announced the launch of the America Party, a direct challenge to the entrenched two-party system that has defined American politics for generations. The party's logo, a striking blend of red, white and blue, signals a fresh start and a new vision for the country. He's pitching it as a home for voters disillusioned by both Democrats and Republicans, promising common-sense solutions and fiscal sanity. The America Party aims to unite people from all walks of life, those who feel left out, unheard, or simply tired of endless partisan bickering. Musk's message is resonating with a growing number of Americans who crave practical answers over political theater. The announcement, made on his social media platform X, has ignited debate nationwide. Within hours, hashtags related to the America Party were trending, and millions of users weighed in with opinions, hopes, and skepticism. The digital conversation is fierce, reflecting the deep desire for change and the uncertainty that comes with it. While details are still emerging, Musk's vision is clear, a centrist movement for moderates tired of partisan gridlock. He envisions a party that bridges divides, encourages open dialogue, and focuses on pragmatic solutions rather than ideological battles. The America Party is positioning itself as a rallying point for those who believe the country can do better. Since Musk can't run for president himself due to constitutional requirements, the party will need a compelling candidate to carry its message forward. Speculation is already swirling about who might step up. Will it be a political outsider, a respected leader, or someone entirely unexpected? The search for the right figurehead is underway, and the stakes couldn't be higher. The America Party aims to break the political stalemate and inject a pragmatic voice into national politics. Supporters hope it will inspire more people to vote, get involved, and demand accountability from their leaders. The party's early rallies are already drawing crowds eager to hear a new message, one focused on solutions, not slogans. Whether this bold experiment will truly reshape the political landscape or fade away like so many third-party efforts before it remains to be seen. The road ahead is uncertain, filled with challenges and opportunities, but one thing is clear: the conversation has changed and the possibility of a new political era is now on the table. For now, all eyes are on Musk and his ambitious new project. The nation waits, watches and wonders, could this be the beginning of a true political revolution, or just another fleeting moment in America's ever-evolving story? Musk's decision to launch the America Party stems from a dramatic split with Donald Trump. Once allies, their relationship soured over a massive spending bill signed by Trump, one Musk publicly condemned as fiscally reckless. Musk's sharp criticism of the bill's tax cuts and military spending marked a turning point, signaling his break from the Republican establishment. This public feud became the catalyst for Musk's new political venture. The America Party is Musk's answer to what he sees as a lack of fiscal responsibility in both major parties. The rivalry between Musk and Trump has transformed from policy disagreement to open political warfare. This backstory sets the stage for the America Party's creation, a movement born from disillusionment and a desire for a new path. So, what does the America Party stand for? Musk envisions a centrist force focused on fiscal conservatism and evidence-based policymaking. The party's platform centers on balanced budgets, entitlement reform and practical solutions, appealing to voters worried about the national debt. Musk's engineering mindset drives a commitment to data and science, especially on issues like climate change and public health. The goal: move past ideological battles and offer pragmatic alternatives to partisan gridlock. The America Party is marketed as a return to reason and moderation, seeking unity over division. Its success hinges on convincing Americans that a third way is not only possible but necessary. In an era of polarization, Musk's message is one of compromise and common sense. The America Party's strategy is unconventional. While most new political movements dream of the Oval Office, this one is taking a different path. Instead of launching a costly and risky bid for the presidency, The party is setting its sights on a more achievable yet potentially transformative goal. Elon Musk isn't aiming for the White House, at least not yet. He knows that running for president is a massive undertaking, often requiring years of groundwork, enormous funding, and a national network. Instead, Musk and his allies are thinking strategically, focusing on where they can make the biggest impact with the resources they have. The real battleground, they believe, is Congress, the heart of American lawmaking and the place where real change can begin. The America Party is targeting key Senate and House races, zeroing in on districts where third-party candidates actually have a shot at winning. These are places where voters are frustrated with the status quo and open to new voices. The goal is to become a swing vote in a closely divided Congress, where just a few seats can tip the balance of power. In today's polarized climate, even a small group of independent lawmakers can wield enormous influence. By holding the balance, America Party members could force both major parties to come to the table, negotiate, and compromise on key issues, something that's become increasingly rare in Washington. Even a handful of seats could give the party outsized influence on legislation, especially on critical fiscal issues like the budget, taxes, and government spending. This leverage could allow them to push for reforms that neither party would tackle alone. This kingmaker approach is a smart way to make an immediate impact without the need for a massive, expensive national campaign. It's about being strategic, nimble, and focused. By concentrating resources on winnable districts, the America Party can maximize its chances of success, building a track record of victories that inspire more supporters to join the cause. This approach also helps the party build genuine grassroots support and credibility, connecting directly with voters and addressing their real concerns at the local level. It's a long-term play, one seat at a time, one district at a time, slowly but steadily reshaping the conversation in Washington and proving that change is possible from the ground up. As the party gains traction, it can influence national debates, attract media attention, and force the major parties to respond to its ideas and demands. The strategy is pragmatic, not flashy, but it's grounded in political reality. It's about building power step by step, rather than chasing headlines or quick wins. If successful, this approach could prove highly effective, setting the stage for even bigger ambitions in the future and showing that a new party can break through America's political gridlock. For Musk, it's about building a sustainable movement from the ground up, one that empowers ordinary people, challenges the status quo, and lays the foundation for lasting change in American politics. Musk's history as a major Republican donor adds intrigue to his new political venture. He's contributed hundreds of millions to GOP causes, wielding significant influence. But after his split with Trump, Musk has hinted at reducing donations to both major parties, focusing instead on his businesses. Launching the America Party, however, will require massive funding, likely making Musk its primary financial engine. This creates a paradox, stepping back from political spending while bankrolling a new party. Will Musk self-fund or seek grassroots donors? His choices will shape the party's identity and viability. The move also raises questions about the power of billionaire donors in American politics. Can one person's fortune truly launch a lasting political force? In true Musk fashion, the America Party was unveiled not at a press conference but on his own platform, X. Musk bypassed traditional media, speaking directly to millions of followers and controlling the narrative from the start. Before the announcement, he polled users about the need for a centrist party, receiving overwhelming support. This digital-first approach turned the launch into a global event, trending within minutes. Musk's strategy highlights the power of social media to shape political discourse and mobilize movements instantly. By leveraging X, Musk reinforced his image as a disruptor who plays by his own rules. The America Party's launch is as much about new media as it is about politics. It signals a shift in how political power is built in the digital age. The traditional playbook is being rewritten, one tweet at a time. Despite the growing buzz and excitement surrounding its launch, the America Party faces a series of daunting obstacles that have tripped up countless new political movements before. While the idea of a fresh alternative is appealing to many, the reality of breaking into the American political landscape is far more complicated than it may seem at first glance. The U.S. political system is fundamentally structured to favor just two dominant parties, the Democrats and the Republicans. This entrenched two-party system has been in place for generations, making it extremely difficult for any newcomer to gain a foothold. From the way debates are organized to the allocation of resources and attention, every aspect seems designed to keep outsiders at bay. One of the first and most significant hurdles is simply getting on the ballot. Each state has its own complex set of rules, deadlines, and signature requirements, often demanding thousands of signatures and extensive paperwork. This process can be both time-consuming and expensive, requiring a dedicated team just to navigate the bureaucracy. Fundraising presents another major challenge. The established parties have spent decades building vast networks of donors, lobbyists, and supporters. In contrast, a new party like the America Party must start from scratch, working tirelessly to convince people to invest in an unproven movement. Without significant funding, it's nearly impossible to compete in advertising, outreach, and organizing. Media coverage is also notoriously hard to secure. News outlets tend to focus on the major parties, often dismissing third-party efforts as mere sideshows or distractions. This lack of exposure makes it even harder for new parties to get their message out and be taken seriously by the public. Perhaps the biggest challenge of all is changing voter psychology. Many Americans worry about the so-called spoiler effect, the fear that voting for a third-party candidate will inadvertently help elect their least preferred option. This fear keeps many from supporting new parties, even if they agree with their ideas. To succeed, the America Party must do more than just present new policies. It must convince voters that it is a real, viable alternative, not just a protest vote or a fleeting movement. This means building trust, demonstrating staying power, and showing that it can make a tangible difference. Achieving this will require exceptional organization, a compelling and unifying message, and relentless persistence from everyone involved. Every volunteer, strategist, and supporter will need to work together to overcome the odds. History is littered with the remains of third parties that tried and failed to break through. The question now is whether Musk's movement can defy the odds and succeed where so many others have fallen short. The journey ahead will be long and challenging, but it will ultimately test whether a centrist, well-funded party, backed by innovation and determination, can truly disrupt the status quo and reshape American politics for the future. The Musk-Trump feud has escalated from policy disagreement to personal warfare. After Musk announced the America Party, Trump threatened to target Musk's business empire if re-elected. He's suggested federal investigations and cutting government support for Musk's companies like Tesla and SpaceX. This high-stakes conflict could have real consequences for American innovation and business. The public spectacle has captivated the nation, with both men trading relentless attacks. Their feud highlights the volatile intersection of business, politics, and personal rivalry. Musk's political gamble now puts his business interests on the line. The outcome will shape not just the America Party, but the broader relationship between government and the private sector. The stakes have never been higher for both men. The future of the America Party is uncertain. Musk's announcement generated excitement, but building a real party is a monumental task. Success depends on registering with authorities, recruiting credible candidates, and building a grassroots base. The party could play spoiler in close races or become a powerful moderate bloc, if it attracts enough support. Long-term survival requires more than Musk's money and fame. It needs a platform that resonates and a loyal following. Will the America Party become a permanent force or fade like so many before it? For now, the nation watches to see if Musk's bold vision can truly change American politics.